You know, quitting smoking is one of those things that seems so simple when you say it out loud. I'm going to quit smoking. It's a powerful statement, right? But the reality is a whole different ballgame. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down, and realizing that jumping is a lot scarier than just thinking about it. So, why is it so hard to quit smoking? Let's break it down. To get started, please take just 1 second to like this video. Your support encourages me to continue creating this content. First off, let's talk about addiction. Nicotine is a beast. It's not just a habit, it's a chemical dependency. When you smoke, nicotine rushes into your brain, and it's like a roller coaster of pleasure. It releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical that makes everything seem brighter and more manageable. But here's the kicker. Once you've had that hit, your brain starts to crave it. It's not just about wanting a cigarette, it's about needing it. Your body gets used to it, and when you try to quit, it's like taking away a security blanket. Suddenly, you're left feeling exposed and vulnerable, and that's terrifying. And then there's the psychological aspect. Smoking becomes intertwined with so many parts of our lives. Think about it. Coffee in the morning, a break at work, a night out with friends. Cigarettes are often part of the routine. It's almost like they become a friend, a companion that's always there. So when you decide to quit, you're not just giving up a habit, you're disrupting your entire lifestyle. You have to find new ways to cope with stress, boredom, or even just the mundane moments of life. That's a lot to process, and it can feel overwhelming. Let's not forget about the social aspect. Smoking can be a social activity. You step outside for a quick smoke, and suddenly you're in a little club, bonding over shared habits and experiences. When you quit, you might feel isolated. Friends who still smoke might not understand why you've decided to stop, and it can feel like you're losing a part of your social life. It's a tough transition, and it can lead to feelings of loneliness, which can drive you back to the very thing you're trying to escape. And then there's the fear of failure. You might have tried to quit before and found yourself back at square one. Each attempt can feel like a personal defeat, and that can weigh heavily on your mind. You start to doubt your willpower, wondering if you're strong enough to do this. It's a vicious cycle. When you fail, you feel bad, which makes you want to smoke more, which leads to more failure. It's like being stuck in quicksand, and the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Let's talk about cravings. Those moments when you're sitting there and out of nowhere a wave of desire hits you. It's not just a thought. It's a physical urge that feels almost impossible to ignore. It's like your body is screaming for a cigarette, and you have to fight against that primal instinct. Cravings can come at the most unexpected times, and they can last for minutes or hours. It's like an unwelcome guest that just won't leave, and that can be incredibly frustrating. Then there's the withdrawal. The first few days after quitting can feel like you're going through a mini hell. Irritability, anxiety, restlessness. Those are just a few of the lovely gifts that come with quitting. You might feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, and everything seems to set you off. It's hard to focus, hard to relax, and hard to enjoy life when you're battling those symptoms. It's no wonder many people go back to smoking just to escape that discomfort. But here's the thing. It's possible to quit. It really is. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of self-compassion. You have to be prepared for the bumps along the way. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Every day you choose not to smoke is a victory, no matter how small it may seem. It's about finding new routines, building a support system, and learning to cope with life's challenges in healthier ways. So, if you're thinking about quitting or you're in the thick of it right now, just know you're not alone. It's a tough journey, but it's one worth taking. Every step away from smoking is a step toward a healthier, more vibrant life. And that, my friends, is something to celebrate. Thank you for exploring with us here at the Corner of Curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. As always, feel free to leave your curious questions and thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.